Hi, and Mike is gone. So some bad news if you haven't seen on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or any other social medias. Mike has decided to step away from the show because of personal reasons. And I'm not going to go into it any further than that because that's his personal life, and I don't want to discuss it any more than that. So we have a new host. Here's our new host. Hi, this is Steve.
Smilowski.
Steve Wazowski.
Smilowski.
Wisnowski.
Yeah, sure. That's close enough. We'll go with that. Let's just go with Steve.
Steve. So, welcome to Behind the Scenes, episode 4, week 4, with a brand new host. Hopefully going to stick around for a while.
Oh, yeah.
I
signed a contract. It's in blood.
No, he didn't. Really. He should sign a contract. Anyway, let's get into the show.
All right, let's get
Welcome to Behind the Scene, the show that brings you behind the scenes on VFX,
film essentials, props, and
pretty much anything else that we decide to cover that's film related. So, film essentials. If you guys noticed, we changed the intro. Being that Mike left, we kind of had to rethink the show.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, so rethinking the show, we can't do makeup anymore because he doesn't know makeup. I don't know makeup much. I mean, I know about that much from what I learned from Mike, but I don't know a lot. I know VFX. I know filming. He knows acting because he's an actor.
I'm an actor.
Yeah.
I can write a little bit.
Oh, you can write?
Yeah, I could do a little bit of writing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to teach him some prop design because we're definitely still going to do props. By the way, nobody has donated to win the prop. Yeah, I'm going to send Steve after you.
Yeah.
So, this episode is Film Essentials. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to do a series. I got some feedback. Here's one of them from Cody Grammer. He was saying that the show was really awesome, but he couldn't follow. So I realized after I thought about it for a little bit that I was going too fast and I was trying to jump in this too hard and people weren't quite understanding what I was saying. So we're going to do some film essentials starting with 3-point lighting. Mainly because 3-point lighting is my homework assignment for this week. So that's what we're going to do.
Kill two birds with one stone.
Twofer!
I like it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's start it up.
All right, so everybody, Pete is behind the camera because he's the camera guy, and Steve is our lovely model.
Oh.
Here's my man cave. It's messy. Here's the studio. Here's the green screen. Lights.
Light.
Okay, so the concept of a 3-point lighting setup here is you want to have 3 lights. One of them is going to be your key, and for our particular setup here, we have a key for Steve and a key for non-existent Pete next to Steve. So how this works is the key is going to be the closest light to the subject, hopefully at somewhat of a 45-degree angle. Unfortunately, I have a couch right there, so this one isn't exactly 45 degrees. It's close, though. I have done the same thing on this side, coming down to me. Now, the point of this light right here has nothing to do, and I'm sorry, it's getting a little blurry here and there because I'm moving the camera too fast and everything's on auto because it's hard to do this by yourself. But the point of that fancy little light right there is to light up the green screen a little bit to get rid of the shadows. So we have light A, light B, or in the case of Steve, light A, light B. You taking all these notes?
Yes, I am.
Here's his key. Here's his fill. So the key light is going to cast the harshest light on one side of your subject. This side. Now, if I was to turn off this light, now you can see what I'm talking about. You have your key. And to get rid of some of those harsh shadows, you have your fill. Now, you can use different lighting setups to get a different look, but because I'm using the setup I'm using, this is his key, and this is his fill, this is my key, and this is my fill. So I'm trying to use basically the same lights, and this is going to make some people sick, and I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me. I'm cutting that out. Oh, it's all black. Okay. So, yeah. And then you want some sort of backlight or hair light. Now, this light up here is serving a dual purpose. One, it's lighting up the green screen, the lovely green screen here. Two, it is casting some light on the top of his head. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, right about here.
Here's the gray hair.
We got some... I don't see any gray. We got some light from those lights, giving you a hair light or a backlight. Now, the purpose of the hair light or the backlight is to give your subject some space between the background and them. It's going to get rid of the harsh lines. No, I'm saying that backwards. It's going to give some harsher lines to get them to stand out from their background. In this case, the background is a green screen, so you want that hair light so there is more contrast to their head and their shoulders, so you get a better key. We'll talk about that next week.
Dun, dun, dun.
The reason I'm starting with 3-point lighting, not only because this is a homework assignment, is because you need to have a good lighting setup for green screen, which is next week's episode.
But Pete, I have a question for you.
What's your question?
So if you turn off the fill light, my fill light,
Yes.
would I become evil Steve?
Or dramatic Steve.
Ooh.
And this is just a 3-point lighting setup conversation. We will cover the essentials of lighting later.
Aha.
And what different lighting will do for your scene.
So stay tuned.
Yes, stay tuned. In this particular case, we're just talking about the 3-point lighting setup because we need the 3-point lighting setup for the green screen. And it's a homework assignment for me. That's up my nose.
Might want to trim those nose hairs.
So, another key factor here is space. In the particular case here, this is a basement studio. There is not a lot of space. There is probably, 8 foot between this wall and that wall. And that green screen is almost snugly right up against the other wall.
About a foot.
There's about a foot, but those stands don't make it easy.
No.
So, yeah. I don't have a lot of space, but generally speaking, you want at least 3 to 6 foot between your actor and their background, especially for interviews and for 3-point lighting setup. In this case, we can't do that because of space limited on my on my studio here. I could go long ways, but then that would block off one section of my room, which is my gaming setup / workspace for the daytime. So we'll come to where I stand and what we look at while we're filming. There is the Manfrotto tripod and some extra lights and stuff. And our external mic. I also have a mic on the camera that I'm picking hair off of right now. Yeah, so that's how this works. If you have any questions, 3-point lighting is pretty simple. I'm going to give you some diagrams to look at, and I'll do some voiceovers aside from this. But 3-point lighting is pretty simple. One thing I did not cover with 3-point lighting.
Uh-oh. You would have gotten a B instead of an A.
Well, this video is for our viewers, not for my teacher.
Oh.
So,
your viewers would have gave you a B instead of an A.
Well, hopefully they give me an A. They might give me a D. I don't know. I'm still learning how to be a host.
I'm learning to be a co-host.
So let's learn from this one. Okay. So I was making a fatal mistake until I started taking this class, and I had this light almost as low as that light, which is a mistake. You want your lights at a 45-degree angle from your subject, but you also want it above your subject, kind of facing down. I don't know if you can tell that that's facing down, but it is slightly. The reason for this is because it's going to capture more light on the face, which is where you want people looking. So, that is 3-point lighting.
Hope you enjoyed it. I learned something, because I didn't know crap about it.
Well, you didn't learn anything yet because we haven't actually shot it. And we're going to give you some behind the scenes of how we do the show eventually. What we do is we shoot our intro, and then we shoot our outro, and then we shoot the middle. Because the intro and the outro are on the green screen that you guys can't really tell is a green screen because I have it removed. You might be able to tell it right there because of the shadow. Yeah, shadow. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Steve.
So, let's see. I have a YouTube channel. You can check that out at youtube.com/Spaceboots Inc. There's another website called...
I'll put a link right here. Not a link, but you'll be able to see it.
A little button?
A box. Not a button, a box. Because I can't link to other people's stuff because YouTube doesn't let you.
That's not fair.
That's stupid.
There's another website, vid.me/Spaceboots Inc. Same material, just another platform to get myself out there. Videos are a little bit old, but, maybe we'll see something pop up sooner or later. So, check it out. Same old stuff. Just, newer sketch material. It's a comedy channel. So, check it out. Leave comments, feedback, constructive criticism. Definitely like that. I don't care. Bash the hell out of it. It's the only way I'm going to get better. And, check that out.
So, right here is our website, if I could talk. And on that website is a donor page. Don't forget to go there and donate so you can get this lovely prop.
Ooh.
This lovely prop that you're not getting good lighting on because the 3-point lighting. Anyway. And if nobody donates, I'm keeping it because it's cool.
It's made out of chocolate, by the way, so if you like chocolate.
It's not made out of chocolate at all.
It smelled like chocolate.
Well, that's just my breath.
Oh.
Because I just ate a whole chocolate cake.
You have wonderful breath.
Anyway, that's the show for today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. Comment in the comment section below or on the website on the Contact Us page, and we can answer some questions. If we are not covering what you want to know, let us know so we know what you want to know. If you caught all that.
Not only comment, share it too.
Yeah.
Share the hell out of it.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah. All the above.